don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging, have my hand out, let me hang.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And that is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, Carr. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Second down, Carr. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, second down throw from Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put it at the 9-yard line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? Carr. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. His kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Third down and 9. Throwing, Herbert. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Carr. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the...
And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are out to a 10-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. 10-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Strong. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The man in motion here is Chark. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. He got Godwin. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. This is Mostert. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown Chargers. That is 1st touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Olave is the motion man. Carr now on 2nd down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Carr. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Throwing is Carr. This pass taken in by Shaheed.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Shaheed in motion. Back is Carr. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run here with Kamara. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here's Carr. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Carr now. This one caught at the 4. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Mostert, a first down, and more. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller, all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On second down, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining. So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Patterson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here. It's a tight one, a 2-point contest at the pause. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the same 16-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, now Herbert. He's got his big tight end. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, LA. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing now is Herbert. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Carr. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Second down, Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Now, second down throw from Carr. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Carr. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Shaheed in motion. Carr throwing on 4th down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They'll run with Mostert. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Left side to Godwin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Shaheed in motion. From the shotgun, it's caught. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down mark.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. To throw is caught. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A toss now to Mostert. Open space inside the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Gus Edwards, touchdown Los Angeles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back is Carr. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. Shaheed in motion. 1st down throw for Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 37 yards. Carr to throw. Now he'll run to the pylon. He's in. Derek Carr. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. Here's Kamara. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. He would have stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
The 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Throwing is Herbert on third down, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for first and 10. Olave is the motion man. On first down, Carr. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Carr. Throw right side to Olave.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's second down. to throw. It's Carr. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Well, we've seen this time and time again from Alvin Kamara since he came into the league back in 2017. He's been one of the best backs in the passing game since he started. And even though he only played 13 games last year, he still finished with 75 catches, second best amongst NFL running backs, only one behind Breece Hall. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Saints going to use their second timeout. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long. Shaheed in motion. Carr from the gun on third down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They put Wilson in motion. They'll go play action with Carr. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. New Orleans, third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal. Carr working out of the gun. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's first and 10. Now a toss to Mostert, heading left. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Here's a handoff to Mostert. Mostert, a first down and more. And a knock him down just shy of the 40. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.